We set up a game. One of our executives at DC United brought his daughter's team out to play. We had a younger kindergarten age group where they played their first game in uniform, and then our older age group played against the Chantilly under-13 team, which ended up 2-1. We hit the post at the end, which was extremely special for everybody.
I have two twin boys. They love the running, the challenge, the kicking. They just love the whole thing. They've been doing this since they've been 5 years old. Them learning of soccer is letting them know that there are other type of sports out here that they can get into, and it's a different challenge for them. Usually regularly they have basketball and they have football, but you never really see them in the soccer. And these kids here really enjoy it.
Soccer is one of those sports, it's a team sport and it's a lot of fun. You know, you have to count on your teammates to get you through games and things like that. So I think that it shows, you know, a lot of good characteristics and qualities that, you know, will eventually be needed later in life, you know, whether it's in your social life or, you know, your business life. It's one of those things that helps out all around.
The first time I came out here, I said, all right, everyone dribble. They said, like a basketball? I said, no, with your feet. You can't use hands in soccer. So, you know, just the learning experience there, it's good for them to learn a new sport. Maybe they can come out here when they grow older and learn something, you know. They might be the next Freddie Adu.
That's the first thing they've done. The sister that was Thanksgiving turkeys, they were at children's hospital reading to young people. And they're just a great idea. To come to this part of our community, it's just fantastic because it's only recently that soccer began to take hold in the African American community.
From our point of view, this is really just the beginning. We were only able to play small-sided games here because the field's not very big. But the councilman and I were talking about working with the city and trying to identify other locations throughout Ward 8 and Ward 7, particularly east of the river. Find locations where we can get more fields established. You can already see, and half these kids that are here today aren't actually part of the league. They're just coming down now because they're hearing about it and they want to be part of it. So, you know, we'd like to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids in this program over the next few years.
And it's going to happen. I mean, I can think of about 10 places in Ward 8 where we could have small fields and larger fields. But the idea is it's catching on.
I think it's historic. I mean, we're the first professional team that I know that has done this inner-city type of soccer initiative, and you know, I mean, I'm proud that to be a part of it. It's something very special, and that needs to happen around this country for us to get soccer where it needs to be.
Well, you know, we have a two-part mission statement. It's pretty simple: win championships and serve the community. And we believe that if we do those things, ultimately it will be good for our business. But we think we have a responsibility to help the community. We think sports teams in general have a unique opportunity to have a positive influence in the community, especially with young people. And because you have that opportunity, we look at it as a responsibility and an obligation, and we're pleased to do it.
A lot of the kids are young and they have a lot of energy. So when we come out here, we sense that energy, and then you know we thrive off that. And we come out and have a lot of fun with them as well.
Our players have so much fun doing this. You know, like players in other sports that think they're more important than the community because they make a lot of money, they're missing out on something. They're missing out on something that's very important. They should come down here and they should be a part of some of these kinds of activities.
I think that any after-school athletic program is good, but the fact that they're learning a culture that they've never been around is even more special. I mean, they're learning about the different players in countries that soccer produces, about the different players from DC United and where they come from, the different languages, and I think it's extremely special, especially for this neighborhood.
It's taught them a lot. It taught them the beginnings of how to play, the sportsmanship, and everything. It's really been awesome. I really appreciate them being here.